Your microphone is unmuted but has no signal. Hello, hello? No, it has signal. Already somebody liked the thing. I barely started. Give me a chance. So yeah, I had to restart the router because, you know. Okay. Hi, Baga. How are you doing? Doing so-so, thank you. How about you? Just notifying people on Discord as well. Long day? What happened? Yeah. Well, that's fair. The world we live in sucks, so that's good enough of an answer. Okay, has everybody gotten the notification? Okay. Alright, then I guess I'll start. I'll look at the list. Okay, so, well, looks like mine is first. Buff Hunter, yellow.
Grum.
Oh yeah, Zero added the weight for the Iron Howl. Ah, okay, so yours is just below me. Red Hunter. Oh, and there's no Fat Hunter, so we changed it to Buff. I don't know why there's no Fat Hunter, because it would make more sense than not having any, but that's just how it
Grum.
is. There are Fat Archers, which are rare, and always are carrying treasures, so we can always see them. But no Fat Archer, no Fat Hunter.
I could take a stab or two. That's part of a good scrap.
But after a while, it's no accident. It's provocation. He's over there.
Oh, he's not talking about, you know, me backstabbing him for the last time. Not many people in the stream today. They're all skinny, unless this one is buff. No, that one is skinny as well. Oh, and after this stream, there will be a vote for people who'd like, you know, all captains who died in all those streams for the pit fight to maybe make a comeback. So we've got champions, death cheaters, and people who vote for, you know, those who already died. Skinny hunters. One easy way, I think, to farm fat archers would be to have a fat captain archer. That would be a trickster. Of course, they would have all the same faces. Almost nobody right now. Is everybody dead? If today is not a good day for streaming, I'll just, you know, cancel it. Probably because we're Monday. He looks skinny. If in an hour nobody is really active in the chat, I'll just turn off the stream and it'll be for another day. I don't mind. Because I'm not streaming to be alone. I see a buff one.
His armies grow. I've spotted the enemy. Flesh for the fire. More life.
Well, that was a spot of luck. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Just a roll of the dice. Simple, uncaring, fair. Just doesn't feel that way to you.
Well, people actually starting to show up.
Og. Ishmaz.
My Loki seems pretty weak. Enraged by everything. Oh, okay. Is he enraged by poison? No.
Ishmaz.
Okay, so Red Hunter for Ironhound Horde.
How do you keep going?
Hey, can I get an Norg? Yes, you can, Yarik. Just let us know in the chat what you'd like. Hologs are allowed again this stream.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Let's try Red Savage this time. Noted. Is somebody else having a Red Savage so we can do them? Yep, somebody else wants a Red Savage, so you're gonna have it at the same time as Lenny. Right now we are doing Red Hunter. So do you know if you want a fat savage or a buff one?
You've had plenty of chances to get that weapon under control, but you just don't care. Well, I do care! You stabbed me in the back for the last time! when you find your backbone!
Oh. No, he's already turned on me. Sorry, my mind is elsewhere. Doesn't really matter if there will be buff, then I would prefer him, but no need to. I mean, usually people prefer buff. The big ones are a bit more rare. But yeah, sure, I'll get you a buff one. But yeah, do you know where everybody is right now? Or is it just because they're working? Because like I said, if there's only 2 people or something, then the stream's not going to be worth having.
Belongs to the orcs, not the dark.
I think we've got the buff one. Oh, that one is skinny. First of September, kids are back to school. Ah. I cannot say how much I do not miss school. I do not miss, you know, elementary, you know, high school, college. College was alright. Not great, but alright. The worst part is when they're doing those ads like, are you eager to get back to school? Get your stuff right now. And it's like, no. Nobody is eager to go back to school. Not even to meet your friends.
Confess!
Like, school is important, sure.
Now you ready to die?
But yeah.
You can't imagine how much I appreciate you dying to me like this. My reputation's going to soar. Imagine the opportunities. Oh, I'm going to be busy indeed.
Okay, so we had the Lucky and now we have the Deathmonger. Oh, this one has stricter. Nah. This one has decoys. Okay, after this, a black Olog for evil.
Nakla. Takla. Takla.
The worst part of, school is that now the governments, especially in the US, they want to get involved in the education. They want to control what's going on. In Canada, it's alright, but, uh, we have a prime minister whose supposed priority was school, education and health. And
Zog
yet
and his
the
acolytes have been
schools
cleansed
and
by
the
fire,
hospitals are
but Mordor
crumbling
is not yet yours.
because they need renovation. They've got old equipments.
Lash. Lash.
Yeah, I think we'll pick up the captains and the stream is going to continue another day.
Deceiver! I am the Nameless One, the Faceless One. You will never know my name, never see my face. I am every follower you abandoned on the battlefield, failed to rescue, deranged. I will deliver cruel justice for every orc who followed you and was betrayed.
Not many requests this time. No, we've got a bunch of requests as usual. The problem is that, like I said, it seems like nobody's here right now.
You stab me in the... There's the target.
So yeah, maybe we should start streaming around the weekend, so Friday to Sunday. Yeah, the stream should be Friday to Sunday, and I'm trying to, record videos for when I've got something ready. You love this dead game so much. This game wouldn't be dead if it wasn't for WB. I'm just saying.
It's true, Hudson. We'll have to put it to the test the next time we see that idiot cop who's always talking to his axe.
Well, unfortunately, your usual streams time are so pretty bad for me because Canada literally only the same. It's already... Yeah, that's fair.
You think you're forsaken will ever
behind you. Are you going to climb? No? Climb. 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 No.
Fire. More lives to betray.
Okay, then I'll get his attention.
That's not right. Don't just stand there.
But yeah, I can't help it. I'm free around 4 p.m. and you know, I could try to stream more around supper, but cannot guarantee I would really be feeling
What
like
was that?
streaming.
I'm coming for you, Blade Walker.
Feel like
Got you
changing
right
things
where
up
I
today
want
and
you.
getting a black hole up instead. I mean, alright, we've got them already, you know, for evil, so we can add yours.
Your kind is not welcome here. Now, the Dark Lord will reward me.
If you stream by supper, I'd probably be in bed. See, yeah, I know that's the issue with time zone. Like, if I stream around 7 or 8 in the morning or 10 or something, people will be like, "You're too early." If I stream around 4 p.m., it's like, well, you know, it's late for me. It's like, you know. Well, the whole race is dynamic, so there's no surprise there. Okay, so where are you so I can farm more? Okay.
There are times I forget why I'm fighting.
Can I steal our Baruch from evil? I mean, you don't want to see which one you're getting?
Sometimes you don't hear them. Must be something wrong with
I know you're just kidding.
you. Blade Walker belongs to the Orcs, not the Dark Lord.
You've got that one.
A little something out of place. It's the Rangers! Men always run from fights.
You know what's crazy about dying to Ologs? What? That they break your weapon?
I crush you!
Exactly. Well, they're not going to break your weapon if you're holding your sword. If you're holding a sword that you got from a random captain, you know, epic or legendary, then they're going to break it.
You. Then I'll give the orders.
If you're holding any other non-epic or legendary, you know, as long as it's not yours, they can still break it and make it epic or something, or rare.
This is truly accursed.
But yeah, like I said, if you're holding this sword that I'm having right now, which is a sword from, you know, the Bright Lord, this sword cannot be broken, you know. But if you had one from a tribe, then they definitely would break it. Can I swap with evil? No. No, you cannot. You get what you get. Otherwise, Hero would get mad for favoritism. But yeah, you got a good one. you got Ghoul Slayer. Yes, it's interesting. That's how I make sure that Ologs, you know, they don't ruin my plans.
Oh.
Like, oh no, I was using this one. Well, I don't care. I'm using the Bright Lords. So if you're using your sword, it's because you're using one from a tribe or something.
Arbaruk.
You can't summon ghouls. I don't think he summons ghouls. He doesn't. He only has a gang of warriors with him. He's not a Beastmaster.
Arbaruk. Arbaruk.
And Evil Zolog is a tank. He's not a berserker.
For now, but we will bring light back.
My orc is a berserker, and he's enraged by everything. So, for once, I seem to be having the advantage. For the moment. Feels like you know literally everything about this game. I used to spend thousands of hours in Shadow Mordor, and as soon as Shadow War was around the corner, you know, I was ready for it. So yeah, I did spend. I mean, how many do I have on this account? It's not even my main account. I have 4,499.5 hours on this account.
Maku.
Probably have something like 900 or 1,000 on my old one, but since it's broken and the devs just gave up on trying to fix it, well, you know.
Argul. Argul.
I don't know how many hours I spent in Shadow Mordor. Probably a little less because, you know, there wasn't as much to do with it. But still, we could farm colored or grunts. Back in Shadow Mordor, if you had a captain with red armor or blue, you could farm those from his bodyguards, no matter their titles. And then you'd get the bodyguards with tattoos as well, so sometimes I would mix it, like they've got blue armor, but they've got red paint, something. But unfortunately, you can't send them through the Nemesis Forge anymore, so yeah.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Hey, 600 hours just rookie numbers. Well, you have a life. I do not. Okay, who's next? Yellow log for Leaf.
Grum.
Oh yeah, I remember. Like I said, people told me, and I should remember about it, but I think I should, you know, share the link to my Patreon. If only people want to, you know, show some support, not because, you know, they have to, But you know, I'll share the link later. Yeah, it's a shame that they disabled Nemesis Force. The thing I fear the most is that they're gonna disable Garrison at some point. Not likely. I think Garrison is just... It's... I don't know. It's not the same as... well...
Grom.
Because when I asked the devs to fix my Garrison in my old save, they couldn't. Because they don't have access to it. And WB just closed the door to Monolith. Even if they're the ones who actually, you know. So yeah. It's just... I would be very surprised if they were to close the Garrison, because then people would just probably ask for a refund of the game, no matter how many years they played on it or something, because that would be bullshit.
You've had plenty of chances to get that weapon under control, but you just don't care. Well, I do care. You stabbed me in the back for the last time.
But yeah, I don't think anyone really has control or ownership over the Garrison or something. It's probably just linked to your account. But yeah, I would be one of the first to, you know, request a refund if they were to close it. I would like, seriously? There would be no point in playing the game if your captains are locked in a save. Oh, it's right there. Because I love this game, and if they are just going to ruin it just because they're not making enough profit, well, that's their own doing. I mean, there's a server somewhere that stores all information about Garrison concerning that they closed Monolith. I think that's kind of possible. I mean, yeah, but like I said, people would just riot. I mean, how many people would actually, you know, force WB for a refund if they're ruining their game even now?
Dark Lord.
It's It's one of the best games they released in 2017.
That's not right.
And they're just going to, you know, lose all that money because they want to piss off people. But yeah, it sounds just as bad as Nintendo, you know, basically closing your Switch to access to the game because, you know, they don't like the modifications you're making on them. I've never played a Nintendo game since, you know, the Nintendo 64. Because Nintendo is a company that sucks, and so does WB, but at least they're not closing your Steam account. Because, oh no, you got other games
I feel as though
that we
my
don't
life in
like
Mordor
on
has
it. I don't think it would be possible to refund almost 10 years old games. I mean, if people all around the world are getting pissed at it, and, you know,
longer than any other I lived.
This is but a moment in
then
time.
I've seen things like, you know, I think there's one other game I've heard about that's been requested to be refunded, even if it's super old. Was it from the company Blizzard or something? Because they did something? I could be completely wrong. But I've heard of a game that they, you know, ruined another company again.
Az Adag.
Because
Az Adag.
you got people, you know, spending money. How much does it cost right now? Shadow of War or, you know, Shadow Mordor. Shadow Mordor is probably like 30 Canadian dollars. Store page. If somebody's spending money on Shadow of War right now without the sales, it costs $89.99 if you want the Shadow Bundle. No, definitive edition is $80 Canadian. So like 100 American or something, 110, 120. How many people, you know, played this game and spent all that money on one game, and then they would just take out what makes this game great? It would really ruin this company's reputation even more. Because the one reason why they made a sequel to Shadow of Mordor is because people actually liked the first game enough, you know, for WB to say, hey, you know what, Monolith, you should add loot crates on it to make even more money because people like it just as much as Pokemon's, apparently. And people hated the idea of, you know, loot crates, so they kind of forced WB to take it out. Even if you hear still Ratbag talking about like, oh, you know, you should talk to the headhunter. Like the headhunter, you mean the merchant that you made available for us to kill randomly in our game?
Zog and his acolytes have
So
been
yeah, they were
cleansed by
planning
fire,
to do a
but Mordor is not
another
yet
sequel,
yours.
you know, based on what we could see from the DLC of Blade of Galadriel, but you know, because they took out the loot crates, they're like, this game is no longer worth the trouble, even if it's still like $100 or more in the US. And enough people actually bought the game to put it on the map. Buff Yellow Savage. Everybody wants yellow.
Grom. Grom.
Nowadays, you're buying a game and like, do I really want to encourage this company, instead of saying, oh yeah, I've been waiting this game for months.
Deceiver! I am the Nameless One, the Faceless One. You will never know my name, never see my face. I am every follower you abandoned on the battlefield, failed to rescue, deranged. I will deliver cruel justice for every orc who followed you and was betrayed.
Oh wait, I think I know which company. Now it comes back to mind. Because they usually say, oh, after 7 days or after 2 hours you can't, you know, request for a refund or something. I remember, what was it? What was the company that made No Man's Skies? Because the guy who presented it was basically just lying out of his ass. Like, oh yeah, we've got this. Yeah, you can explore the whole galaxy. You'll never encounter another player. And then, really, all this game came out. It looks like it's on beta or something. Well, it wasn't there when there were loot boxes in game, but I don't think it was a huge issue. No, it was a huge issue. I am going to tell you why. Some rich people would be buying those crates anyway, they're a lot worse. No. You know what's worse? Promoting gambling to kids. That's the real issue. I honestly don't care if you're making a bunch of legendary or epic or rare captains for some idiots to spend money on. Alright? I don't care. But they promoted it on a single player game. Single player! You're spending like $100 in the US for a single player game that targets kids. Because kids are like, oh yeah, I want this orc, I want that one. And it's basically just making them spend money on gambling. That's the issue. I don't care if somebody wants the best orc because they spent money on it. I care that they're, you know, trying to, you know, make their kids, the future generation addicted to gambling. Like I said, in a single player game. It's not a mobile game.
Enough. I should mark you as mine. Scorch your flesh with a mark for all to see.
Because there, in my opinion, there's very few things that are worse in a popular game than promote gambling. It's a very dangerous addiction for many people. Oh, it's just $5 here, $5 there. But kids are impulsive. They're going to spend their allowances and use their parents' credit cards trying to get the legendary captain or something. And it's not even going to be a
There are
good
times
one
I forget why.
in a single player game. That's the issue. But yeah, many companies really tried something nasty at some point. Like Bethesda tried to, you know, promote mods that you could buy on Steam, on the Steam's workshop for Skyrim, Fallout. The thing is, the mod creators would only get like 5% of the profit on their mods. 5%!
Never forget.
If a mod creator really needs the money, I will send it to them directly. Not going to send it to, you know, the game devs. Well, then I'm not even sure if the game devs would get really a lot of that money. Mostly just the higher ups in Bethesda. So yeah, they had many companies trying some shady things. And they're like, oh, it's just the customer's fault. No. Our game is not doing so well. We don't understand why. Because you're shady. You're slimy worms trying to wriggle out, you know, people's money out of their wallet.
Have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
But yeah, I think there was also the game of Gollum, where, you know, after a while people were just like, even after 2 hours or something, when, you know, they sold the game for $60, and they're like, oh, we're sorry. You're sorry, and yet your game is still $60, and you haven't fixed the issues in it or something. And then they were forced to refund even if the time was exceeded, because, you know, a lot of people requested it. So I wouldn't be surprised if people, you know, who actually played hours and hours during all these years in Shadow of War would just collectively request refunds, or, you know, they bring back the garrison or something. Or maybe they focus on, you know, actually listening to the players, the gaming community, and saying, alright, we talked about a sequel, we cancelled it for Wonder Woman, but instead we cancelled Wonder Woman for, what was it, Suicide Squad? And we've seen that it sucks too. And then they're surprised that people are pissed. So yeah. What next? Yellow Savage, I done this. Buff Red Savage. Okay, for Lenny and then for Yarrick.
Og.
So this stream is basically me just venting, ranting
Og.
about terrible company practices.
the Nameless One, the Faceless One. You will never know my name, never see my face. I am every follower you abandon on the battlefield, failed to rescue, deranged. I will deliver cruel justice for every orc who followed you and was betrayed.
But yeah, I keep saying for Shadow Mordor, Shadow of War, if they made the Nemesis Forge like, I don't know what engine they used in the Witcher series, but I keep saying this over and over and over, and people are going to say that I keep repeating myself. When you complete the first game, the weapons and all the things you collected basically in the first game, you can transfer those plus your decisions on the world changes and stuff. It transfers to the sequel. It's the same in the second, and once you've done all you have to do in the second game, your decisions or everything you collected are also transferred into the third game. Why could, you know, Shadow of Mordor be the same with Shadow of War? Like, we wouldn't have to complain about the Nemesis system that is gone. We could simply just, you know, keep the game even more alive. Because more people would spend hours in Shadow of Mordor just to transfer the captains to the sequel again. So yeah, I'm probably talking alone right now, but you know,
You want some?
it's just something I had to say.
Promotion, here I come.
Oh, Lenny has a Caragor Rider, unfortunately.
Go.
We'll see if Yarrick has better luck.
Truly, this is a battle of inches.
There's the ranger! Dirty swine! Here comes the prey! Maybe next time you'll remember. Goose Creep has no time for showmanship.
Dukes. Dukes. Go.
Why do you hate Caragor Riders? They just become a little bit tankier because of Caragor. That's because it ruins their AI during fighting.
Push Creep.
They mostly let their Caragors bite or something instead of using their own skill. And when they're throwing axes or spears or they're shooting arrows, they are even worse on Caragors.
Push cream. Push cream.
And you can't get rid of them. Unless they are tricksters without, you know, a gang. And without decoys. So then you could get rid of Caragors. Unless you'd rather derange the captain. Yeah, deranged and maniac. But I don't like making them crazy, so that's not an option for me, at least. How are you doing, by the way, Zero? I just got on the stream. I know.
Zog and his acolytes have been
You
cleansed
missed
by
my
fire,
ranting about
but Mordor is not yet
shady
yours.
company moves on popular games. Okay, who's next? Fat White Savage.
Nakla.
For who? For Dex.
I am the Nameless One, the Faceless One. You will never know my name, never see my face. I am every follower you abandoned on the battlefield, failed to rescue, deranged. I will deliver cruel justice for every orc who followed you and was betrayed.
I think I would not be on half of the stream. I mean, I expect to end the stream after collecting all captains because, you know, I'm thinking streaming around Friday to Sunday now that the people are back to school. Hey, I gave him savages. No?
I am free, liberated of my...
I guess I got too distracted. So you can farm that kid money. The what?
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
So yeah, I wasn't sure I gave him savages. Yeah, I guess I didn't.
Nakla.
Have you been playing Mud
You've had
Kenshin?
plenty of chances to get that weapon under control, but you just don't care. Well, I do care.
Oh, and Zero, because of you, I've lost money. Because of you, I've wasted money. You told me about Kenshi being on sale, and I bought it. Because of the video, so... Just because of the torso character that I saw, I'm like, that might be interesting to try. So yeah, I'm blaming you. Now you have to swim it to gain it back. But yeah, is the torso thing a mod? Or is it part of the game? Oh yeah, it's a big one he wants. It's a mod? Oh. Because it looked funny. But yeah, I might install it and try it at some point. You can lose limbs on base, can't you? I mean, I've heard. I know nothing of the game, I just saw that you can be, you know, without limbs. And I liked the feeling, which reminded me of Fallout New Vegas, as I told you yesterday. I really liked Fallout New Vegas, much more than I played Fallout 4. It's a really unforgiving, but yeah. Don't recommend to start as torso if you are new to the game. It will be very hard. Dude! You know what I've been told? Not to play Divinity Original Sin as a skeleton because it's not easy. Because people hate you on sight. Guess what? I enjoy playing as a skeleton in Divinity. I enjoy making it rain on my enemies and then poisoning the water to watch them die as I just prance around healing. Hi Evil, how you doing? The Rock Muscle Woman. Zero, you don't have to convince me of anything. I already bought the game. There are also skeleton race. Well, cyborgs or, you know, androids, I'm guessing. Sup Ranger, where's my Skineolog? Your Skineolog is currently in the garrison. This one is Lenny. This is Dominix. This one is Yellow log leaf. That's dynamics. This is from, you know, one of my saves where I found a fat archer. Every time I find a fat archer during my own time, I just pick them up. Even if he's got a cargo rider, you know. This one was Red Hunter for Ironhowl Horde. This one is yours, Evil. Ishmael the Lucky is mine. Enraged by everything, but he's pretty weak to a few things. There is holy racism and sexist cause women are inferior and good thing. Well, unfortunately there's sexism in everything. A log tanks suck in pits. Well, it's yours. Do you have any enraged? I don't know. Did you get me a red savage? Yes, I did. That one. That one is yours. So, do you have an enrage? You have enraged by execution, so not very useful in pit fight. The way to make all me play a game is saying there's a tall muscular woman. Takes more than that. Sorry, Evil, yours is basic. I'm looking for a fat one. Fat white savage for dicks, yeah. You really bought Kenshi cause me an ambiguous amphibian video? Well, I'm easily influenced by good and interesting gameplay. I told you, basically, my whole life is watching people play video games and being influenced into playing those. Oh! We've got a fat archer! Wait, this one is not a treasure holder. Evil, I found your orc. He has no colors, but this one is yours. Nah. But I'm still gonna die to him. Just because he's a fat archer. They're rare.
Your head will surely get me a promotion, sweetness.
Played at least 200 hours of Kenshi. I'm not sure I'm going to play a lot of Kenshi. I just bought it because, you know, I thought it looked interesting. He's got no ears! His ears just squished. Probably because he has to have the helmet, but doesn't work with his body. But hey, I've got one. Show the stats. Immune to execution, fireproof, immune to curse, enraged by injury. Marksman. Thick skin. He's not saying he's got big bones, he's saying he's got thick skin. Didn't you say I'm getting Fat Archer? Well, it's not yours, it's mine, and it's not for the pit fight. No, that's not what I meant. For a second, the white one is right here. I'm going to make a backup, because I'll keep this one for myself. Use him as your orc for today. I'll use him for a different stream. How about that? It's not going to be for a pit fight, it's going to be for, you know, transformation. Well, we have the rules that we are only keeping orcs with body paint. I'm not just going to grab one random orc because I like his, you know, his look and stats. So yeah, I'll transform him into something later.
I want some. Make it hurt like you hurt all the others. No, make it even worse. I can take it. I want it. I need it.
Rules are to break. Evil. Rules are to break. Let me think. I was thinking about ending today's stream early after I pick up the captains because nobody's here because of school, I guess. So after I picked up everybody's captain, I'm going to work on the Fat Archer. Sounds good?
You're done!
Because there won't be a pit fight this stream.
I don't think I've ever seen such a beautiful corpse. This is a corpse you could
And then
love.
you play Kenshi.
And
I'm not
love.
going to play Kenshi. That
And
would be on my
love.
other channel if I do something with Kenshi. Because I literally know nothing of the game. I only saw somebody crawling as a torso. I was like, ah, yeah, that sounds interesting to just try to survive in that apocalyptic world on the moon where you find,
How
you
do
know,
you keep
mechanic
going,
arms
Captain?
and legs. Gonna spam you with guys. No, I want
You
to,
know the answer to that.
you know, try to discover things or something. Well, he died. He was a commander. Yeah. Commander with trimmer. Can I ban Zero for backseating? I'm not against backseating. I just don't want to, you know, I want to experience the game and have people actively helping me if I really need it. I just don't want to have my hand held like, okay, now you have to do this. I don't want somebody who acts like my tutorial, you know?
Hog leak. Booth.
I learned through failing too, but for some things I wanted to learn. I mean, yeah, I'm not against people helping me, like I said. But yeah, if I'm doing something and I'm asking questions, you know, people can help me say, hey, you know, you can do this or that. Don't want a permanent tutorial in the chat. No worries. Because, for example, Bashi used to send me bunch of tutorial stuff on uh, Stardew Valley. I mean, I enjoy Stardew Valley, but if you get too much in one thing, it's like, alright, it's a lot to learn for just something you want to experience. For example, if you're trying Minecraft after a while, you just want to say, oh, I can punch wood, I can just do this and do that, and then, hey, where do I find iron? Then somebody's going to tell you. Instead of, hey, now you need this recipe to make a bucket. Like, whoa. Okay. Fact Black Savage for 0.
Lash. So
yeah, if we do a stream on Kenshi and I'm going in blind, of course I expect you to help me, Zero.
Lash.
But, you know, I don't want somebody who tells me, no, you shouldn't have done this. Like, oh, okay then. It's like, oh, you could do this or you could do that.
I am the Nameless One, the Faceless One.
The first time I played Kenshi, I rage quit, but when things got better, I started seeing the view in my minimum.
Follower you abandoned on the battlefield, failed to rescue, deranged.
First time I played Dark Souls 1, I rage quit.
You and was betrayed.
Because if it's something new that you have no idea what it's about, then sure, your brain doesn't handle it. It's like, ah, screw this. But then I gave it another go and like, oh, you don't have to face the demon asylum right now. We can just go to the side. But you wouldn't have known from the start. You can do whatever you want, you can fight or help, you can try to make bases, and only you limit yourself. Good! I don't see a big one. Those look buff. But yeah, it reminds me of Divinity, basically. Or Again, Fallout New Vegas. You can be a good guy, you can be a bad guy, you're free to do whatever you want, your decisions affect the world. You're not necessarily punished for being a bad guy or something. You're just enjoying the game the way you want. Some characters have unique interactions.
The Ranger! You want some? They will promote me for your death,
Some
and I
only
will
can be
accept.
recruited if you have some ideology. No way to say. Ah. Okay, so this orc was for you, Zero. Again, you got the trickster. There are different
I'll
biomes
never
and
get
things.
used to dying.
I've seen a bit of the map when the guy played.
Og.
Do you always start in the desert, or is just because he wanted to? Oh no, you can't spoil the game. I never cared about spoilers and stuff. The game exists since what, 2018? There are different starts.
Moog.
But yeah, I don't care about spoilers in movies or books or whatever,
Moog.
because I usually reread or rewatch a movie or replay a game many times.
Moog.
Even if I know the ending or something, I know I'm going to replay it. Like, I'm fine with it. And with those different start zones,
Perhaps we should stop dying then.
there are different enemies, I guess? Different factions. Actually, the lore is kinda hard to know. Have the lore, you need to play different ways. Ah, so it is kinda like Divinity Original Sin. You've got different origin, you can start as a dwarf prince, a dwarf prisoner, a human noble, a human mage, or something. And they all start differently. You don't have to cancel missions, by the way. You just trade swap any orc to garrison. No, I cannot. Well, true, I guess. You're right.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire.
The point some
But Mordor
characters
is not
only give you dialogue depending on your race. Yeah. Okay, who else? A buff purple defender for Carney. Oops.
Go.
Yeah, it doesn't want me to. The thing is, it's going to annoy me to have this thing here. Is there some way to just get rid of this one? I'm guessing that if I spend money instead of, you know, using this thing, it would allow me to normally get defenders. Instead of forcing me to cheat with the trade swap.
Go.
And also there are some constant wars. From what I saw, yeah. Bandit raids and stuff.
You've had plenty of chances to get that weapon under control, but you just don't care. Well, I do care. This is a real horse fight.
But yeah, if you want to help me, Zero, you could look for the torso mode, because I would really like to try it. It sounds really interesting. More interesting than some guy who just happens to lose a limb. If you're starting from nothing, sounds interesting. The big factions are the Holy Nation, the Czech Kingdom, the United Cities, and the Western Hive. Ah. Okay, looking for a buff defender. The big factions are the Holy Nation. Yeah, okay. And yes, selecting some races have consequences. Well, yeah. No doubt. The Star Wars mod. I'm not really into Star Wars. Don't tell me there are, you know, Star Trek's mods as well, because I'm not interested either.
There's the Ranger!
Lord.
This'll be good! Those bull captains will have to promote me now.
The Slippery. The Slippery is the dark title who always does the tricky escape, right?
Nakla. Takla. Takla.
Okay, who else?
Are we making a difference?
Buff Black Defender. Fat Purple Defender. Okay, so I can do the same in this. Is there another Purple Defender somewhere? No. So
Not
I still
here,
need a
but out
Purple
there, we will bend
Defender.
or to our will.
Oh, there's a bot in the chat. Somebody please take care of it. Thank you. So somebody wants a fat purple defender.
Look, the time. You like that? No last words?
The legend of Orthork.
Thank you, Cyril.
My legend begins here, dripping in blood and sweat. Oh, how I love your blood and sweat.
He's probably going to turn into the hungry. No? Hothead.
Nazu. Orthog. Orthog.
He would kill my guy. Because mine is, you know, flammable. Okay. So let's see. Buff purple defender, buff black defender, Thrak. Okay.
Do you think of your family?
So, does anyone have an idea what I should be doing with my my fat archer that I found earlier? Should I transform him into something? I should try to avoid turning him into something purified or cursed because he's got already the red eyes. No.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Maybe he's terrified of, you know, flies or something? We haven't checked his weaknesses. Purple black defender. No. That's not purple. That's buff black defender.
Lash.
Tissue. Somebody's asking to open a jar. Okay. In my actual playthrough, I'm trying to become the strongest drug lord. Ah! Well. There's a can opener in the, you know, what the utensils. You can just, because I can't open it.
Lash.
Yeah, I couldn't open it.
You've had plenty of chances to get that weapon under control, but you just don't care. Well, I do care! Get a promotion for this!
Okay, who's this? This is for Thrak. Okay. What's a buff one? Yeah. No, I don't see a buff one, so we have to try again. Nope, they're all fat. They're all big ones. That one. No, that one's big. I wonder if we'll get another, you know, broken shield.
You want some? Well, that was quicker than I thought it would be. I thought there'd be a lot more taunts and threats. You know, what do you call it? Banter back and forth. Seems to me that's what's missing from most fights these days. Everyone's so keen on bashing each other's brains in, they hardly say a word to each other. Interesting that, isn't it? What do you think? Ah, I don't care what you think. Maku.
Okay, after this we've got buff white warrior for Sam and buff Black Warrior for Mozemte.
Vlog. Vlog.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Nakla.
So yeah, buff White Warrior. He's got already the warriors.
Alright, no more of that. You've had plenty of chances to get that weapon under control, but you just don't care. Well, I do care. You stabbed me in the back for the last time. Why do you blame that, Phil?
Well, they're dead. So let's try again.
Kill the ranger. Kill him. Skin him. Only then will the Manbreaker be properly avenged. Whatever it was.
So yeah, this one is skinny, that one is buff, that one is skinny. Alright. No, that one is fat. So let's just put you down.
Kill them both if you have to.
I am your ruin.
I got
Watch this.
You can't imagine how much I appreciate you dying
Oh,
to me
another,
like this.
death
My
monger.
reputation's going to soar. Imagine the opportunities. Oh, I'm going to be busy indeed.
Covered in fifth. And riding cargo. Oh. After this, it's buff Black Warrior for Mulm's Empty.
Gold.
And if evil is still there, I might just turn our archer that we found earlier into something.
Uga Kuga. Uga Kuga.
Hey Evil, how you doing? We're almost done. The Torso mode has also an extreme version where you're 1 billion in debt and all factions hate you. But from what I've seen, if people hate you, they can take you to jail, right? So it wouldn't be too terrible, it's just a matter of, you know, patience or something. And also enslave you. Try to enslave a Torso, that would be
Zog and
funny.
his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
I could actually try that. Just because it sounds funny.
Rash.
Or maybe eat you. Well, that would be a quick gameplay. Black Warrior, yeah, okay.
Hey, I'm not hitting you.
Also, animals can
Plenty
eat
of
you. Yeah.
chances to get that weapon under
No doubt.
control.
I've
You
seen
just
giant
don't
bugs
care.
in the game.
Well, I do care. You stab me. I lost the Grey Walker.
But yeah, just because a mode is difficult makes me want to play it. Just like in Souls games, when you know, you have the naked character you can start with this, you know, with the club. I always start with this. It's really hard. And even the most pacifist faction hate you and will attack you on sight. You can never buy anything. I can never buy anything, even if I get sent to prison, you know, forgiven for my existence or something. Right? So I'm right. If you get in prison, you get forgiven for being a cripple. You have like 1 million bounties. You are never free from prison. Oh.
You die!
I just wanted to kill the other one because he's a moron. Well. This one then. And you can't heal yourself with no arms.
I'll flay you! Yeah!
Like that, you like.
And start kinda starve. Well, you know. Do you start
Well, that was quicker than I
at
thought it
random
would be. I
places
thought
or
there'd be a lot more
something?
taunts and threats, you know, what do you call it, banter back and forth. Seems to me that's
Another
what's
gap.
missing from most fights these days. Everyone's so keen on bashing each other's brains in, they hardly say a word to each other. Interesting that, isn't it? What do you think? I don't care what you think.
Oh, another one covered in filth. But this one is legendary. Enraged by execution, mortal wounds, power crazed, enraged by growls, betrayal. Oh, mighty warriors. Okay. In the desert, I think. Well, if I were to stream this game to which I am, you know, blind, if I'm hated by everybody and stuff, I guess I would crawl to a random campment or something, trying to steal stuff.
Zuka. Zuka.
Okay, now if people really want to, I can get back to the Fat Archer, and this is going to be a stream about him. My Fat Archer with no ears. Don't know his weaknesses, maybe he's terrified of flies, that would, you know. That would be a quick transformation. But the fact that he's got thick skin is just funny to me.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed.
He's
by
not big
fire,
bone, he's
but
thick skin.
Mordor is not yet yours.
Maybe make him fat touched. Well, he already is. So yeah, he's got glowing eyes, he's epic, he's a sniper with thick skin, not thick bone, he's enraged by injury, so he's pretty good starting sniper, I'd say. So I'm just going to change the difficulty to easy so I can find worms. He's got Michael G. Goth's voice, so we could make him the Unkillable or the Iron Skull. He's a beast fodder. Beast fodder, so he could become a beast slayer from leveling up. He's not cursed or poisonous or, you know. Found the insane start mode. Alright. But I guess we would need to, you know, people to let us know if they would really be into watching me stream this game. Even if I'm blind. Make him Necro. I could try to make him Necro. The only issue I have is that he's got the red eyes already, so it would be kind of removing what he's got unique. I think, yeah? He looks like the Thing. Well, yeah, because he's missing ears. At least he still has ears, but they're like crushed, squished under the helmet that is currently invisible. Okay. And fat and orange. So, what are you going to do with him? We're going to try to turn him into the Unashamed, or I can't turn him into the Infested because he's got no fears. Evil seems to want me to turn him into the Stormbringer for some reason. I mean, I could, but you know. Fat, unashamed, but probably gonna look bad. Well, who knows? We can always try. I have to shame somebody at least once, so, you know, it works. So I could try shaming him. But yeah, I have to shame somebody once, so, you know, I can't transform somebody into an unashamed. We'll see. Would he look good as a Fatbringer? Inflamed? I mean, I would need to turn him into the fake machine first, then go for the inflamed.
Be something over here. The faceless one. You will never know
Maybe
my
Kenshi
name.
makes you
Never
community
see
grow.
my face.
We'll see.
I am every follower you
Depends
abandon
how
on the
many people
battlefield.
actually watch
Fail
this
to
game.
rescue, deranged.
And like I said, I'm blind.
Deliver cruel
I know nothing
justice
of this
to
game, so
every orc who followed
the
you
fat bird.
and was betrayed.
Well, maybe if we burn his fat evil, we will turn him into a buff one instead. Who knows?
Kneel before me.
What is this Kenshi game? Don't you talk about anything else? Well, you know, you have to blame Zero. He's the one who made me spend money on it by letting me know that it's on sale. So I looked into it, and YouTube said, "Hey, you know, you should look at this video," and I was, you know, interested. So yeah, it's all Zero's fault. Yeah. Now we have to shame this guy. He doesn't have Iron Will, so
Golm. Ratak. Golm.
no. Just make him my bodyguard, and then I'll shame him. Alright, so I'll make a backup before I do anything to this guy. So, you know, it doesn't go mad. Well, too bad, he's been HP. Ah, instantly turned.
Too bad. That one had promise.
There are plenty more where he came from.
Alright, do you want to see what he looks like? Meh. He looks meh. Gray skin and white paint isn't really the best look, I'd say. Yeah, the ears came back because he lost. Yeah, it's a bad scar for this guy. We need to do something else. We could... I don't know. So yeah, let's get back to the other save before I shamed anyone. Before I HB'd him. Okay, so what else? We could turn him into the Blight or into a... Since Zero first requested him to become a Spectre or Wraith Touched. But I'd rather turn him into the, you know, the I can't read that.
Zog and his
The
acolytes have been
Inflame.
cleansed
So you
by
want me to
fire,
turn him
but
into the
mortal is not
Stormbringer?
yet yours.
That would be a long process of transformation. No, not Zero, Evil. You want him in flame, so yeah. Fake machine it is. I'm going to send him a death threat. Make it easy to find worms. don't wanna torture you with Stormbringer and also have 2 AFK for some time. Don't worry, we'll just kill him and I'll let people know how he cheats death later. Because, you know, the stream should be about to end soon anyway. Because it's not supposed to be a stream for that, so we'll see how he dies and the stream will end. Sounds good? Friday we'll see the pit fights. And then maybe continue with his transformation.
Ratak. It was never going to end well for you.
He's immune to range, if I remember.
For whatever horrible things you're gonna do to me. If I have to wait much longer, I'm gonna think that threat was just a tease.
He's not moving from there because he's a sniper. So I have to go from the caves. He's not getting away.
Ratak.
Oh no, he's not immune to range. Oh well. Enraged by injury. Come on. Okay then.
Got you all to myself. I was wondering how much longer it would be. To make full use of a death threat, you have to follow through. Otherwise, it's a bored to death threat.
He's got the ears of a wrestler. Alright, hit me so we get the second chat.
This is it.
Good.
No, don't blink. I want you to see the one that makes you blind. Got you so! Go! Stay close, my sweet. Let me feel your breath on me.
I have to make sure that he loses his immunity so I'll get some Grunt's attention.
landbreaker after all. Did you hear that? You'll never escape my shots! Oh, fine, whatever was thinking about. Got you all to myself.
Leave him with Kagor. I mean, oh, true.
I will compose me.
That would be a bit too complicated. I'm not used to this technique. So, I think not.
I will roast. I'll be right.
I'll do what I am used to
When I had him on
first.
his knees, I elect. Careful, Ranger! I'm on to you! Master! I remember that move! Not a waste of time! When I pierce your throat! Look, the talk!
Is it going to join us? But now he is.
Came from nowhere! I'll make your bones into flute! Feel the power! He appeared out of nowhere!
Ah, oh well. Guess I'm gonna have to do it. The Kagor, I guess.
I'm on to you! Oh, I remember that move!
You can't do that to orcs with 4 health. Oh. Yeah, but I need to have, you know, full wrath, full rage. Okay, go skill upgrade to execute at cost of
Hey,
health.
dealer! You call that a beast? I call it a big corpse.
Well. Beast proof! So it doesn't work, evil.
Unleash the beasts of Mordor!
Doesn't work, evil. No, it matters that he blocked it. He blocked it.
Pathetic. I expected so much more pain from you.
I did it from behind, he blocked it. No, I did it perfectly. He blocked it. Look, I'll just do what I know. I will, you know, terrify him.
The Dark Lord will be brought.
I have no
Until it
idea what
happens,
execution
and then it will
move
be
you
written
want me
into
to
the
do.
history
I've
of
never
Middle-earth.
done this before, so I'll do what I know.
A feast. I cannot smell what is being cooked, and for that I am grateful.
If Talion stops being a moron, which is, you know, asking too much of him, but...
If half the stories of this creature in the woods are true, eat your own head twice.
Ranger! Couldn't stay away, could you, man thing? I think you've acquired a taste for my company.
Alright. Have a good one. Oh, I don't have enough arrows.
It's a bloody... Can't hurt me! Oh, you should...
Eh, I think I'll make a backup right now because he's not in a outpost mission or during a death threat, so he's not going to have the execution I want to perform on him. So either we get the cleave the normal way, or you know, it'll be for the next time.
Almost hurt to do that. You feel that? If you have any mercy, burn my corpse. I fear what my brothers will do to it.
Oh, the cleave. Well, we got it. The cleave. So yeah, I think the stream will end now, and yeah, Friday and the weekend we'll stream again, which should give me enough time to do, more video recording during the weekend. But not the weekend, but the incoming days. So yeah. So thank you for watching, and yeah, have a nice day.